Hey Livia, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out, spoke with you on Monday, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. I just want to show you three things that you could do to really maximize your traffic online and really build that customer base. And all I ask in return is that you send me some feedback, whether that be via email, text, phone call, anything would suffice. I just would really love to get your thoughts. So, with that, let me get started. So, looking at your website, the one thing that really pops out is that there's just not a lot of content here. And content's super important for really two reasons. The first is you want to be found for specific keywords. So, say I wanted to be found for drywall repair Las Vegas. I would have that as a heading. I might have that as my text. I might even save an image as that particular keyword. And what happens is when Google crawls your site, they see that not only do you deal with that particular service and industry, but also that you have that keyword verbatim as it's typed in your content. So it's super important and a lot easier to get ranked and really move up those rankings more efficiently and rapidly if you have the keyword as it's typed in your content. So and then the next reason why content's super important is because it's a ranking factor. So if you look at sites like Wikipedia, one of the reasons why Wikipedia does so well is because they just have a ton of content, a lot of text, a lot of pictures. It's next to impossible to beat them out because they're continuously adding content. So content's super important. And typically, Google likes to see anywhere from 1,000 to 1,500 words minimum on your homepage, and that just tells them that you have enough content that you're almost an expert, or at least in their eyes, they feel that the more content you have, the more likely you are to know about the service that you're providing. So, really important to have content, and that's kind of what Google's looking at. The second tip would just be to really optimize and strengthen your GMB, your Google My Business. And this is super important. And, I probably would have one in, you know, Henderson too, if I can get one, maybe in a couple other cities that I potentially do a lot of work. And the reason why you want this in a ton of areas and really you want it ranking is because what people don't understand is that it's a really important tool in getting traffic away from organic traffic. So what I mean by that is, say I wanted to get found for drywall repair Las Vegas. Okay, the first thing that shows up is this map pack. There's these top three GMBs, and what people don't understand is that they pull as much as 40% of the traffic. So if this keyword has 100 searches a month, 40 of them or somewhat near 40 is being pulled by these top three Gmail or these top three GMBs. So that's a lot of traffic that's not going to the organics. That's not going down here. It's going straight to these three. So it's a really important tool that can really get you traffic before you're even ranking. My third tip would just be to strengthen your site. So this is some data from your site. Okay. This is the amount of keywords that you're ranking for and looking for what you're ranking for: stucco, drywall repair, painting companies. But as you can see here, you're on the 7th, 8th page. So just not pulling a ton of traffic there. You have 9 websites or domains that are sending 61 links back to your site. So in order to build up your site, www stands for World Wide Web. So what Google wants to see is that you're interconnected with a lot of different things. So you really want your website to have as many links that are strong and within your category, your niche. So if we're talking, you obviously guys do a lot of things. So maybe painting, maybe drywall, maybe stucco, maybe Home Advisor, that kind of Yelp. They want to see that you're connected to a bunch of different sites that are involved in the service or industry that you're doing, blogs and news reports and different things. And if you can get links from all those things, Google says, okay, this company obviously is involved in a lot of different things. They know a lot about the niche, and they're pretty strong because as you continue to build that up, this strengthens up your site. And this is the trust and the strength. And it's on a 0 to 100 scale. So 0 being the weakest, 100 being the strongest. So as you can see, you're toward the bottom. And so you really want to build these up, and what you're really looking for is as high a number as possible and as close to a 1-to-1 ratio as you can. It's not always going to work out. Sometimes this, if this is a 20 and this is a 15, like so be it. But you really want to try to build it up to where they're somewhat equal. And it obviously takes some time to build it up like that, but that's kind of what you're looking for. And just to show you your competition, this is the Patch Boys, and you see here they're at a 26 and a 10, and they only have 3 websites that are sending 3 links back to their site, but they are ranking on 40 keywords. So there's a lot you can do here. You can really build up your site and start pulling in some of this traffic and really bring in those leads and really take over the market. So I hope I've been informative. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. If this is something that you need somebody to take care of, this is what we do. We love helping out companies such as yours. And yeah, so with that, have a great day and God bless.